Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of actually not Late Night Paranormal this time. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best games to play while quarantined for coronavirus. So let's get started, alright? On number 5, I've got Metro Redux. Why Metro Redux and not Exodus, you might ask? Well, it's simple. I actually think that Metro 2033 has the strongest story out of all the Metro games. And while I do believe that the gameplay from the original Metro 2033 is superior, unfortunately the original Metro 2033 is not on PS4, but Redux is. You're also basically getting 2 games in one disc, which is great. And you can pick this game up for cheap, dude. You can find it in bargain bins at GameStop or wherever all the time, and it goes on sale on Steam, if you prefer PC, constantly. So this is a very good choice right here. Alright, on to number 4. Here we've got Fallout 4. I have the game jacket reversed, so it's art instead, but we all know this game, we all love it. For those of you who haven't played it, pick it up, especially on PC. The PS4 version is pretty good. Gameplay-wise, obviously the story and lore leaves a lot to be desired. But gameplay-wise, very addictive, very fun. And on PC, it's even better. You know, you get countless mods. The game could keep you occupied for hundreds of hours. Which, you know, you might need with this coming virus, so, you know, don't overlook good old Fallout 4. I feel like it gets a lot more heat than it deserves. So, yeah. Very fun and entertaining game that'll keep you occupied for a long time. Just, you know, ignore the story bits. For number 3, and this is one of my favorite game series of all time, we have Far Cry 5. Critically acclaimed. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the villains from it, which people make a big deal out of Far Cry villains, but for me, that's never been the point of the game. But yeah, if you just like to play games that are very focused around like a stealth gameplay loop, and if you like games that are maybe more military or tactical focused, it's a good choice as well. But it doesn't sacrifice fun for realism, which is one of my reasons that it's my favorite shooter from 2019. Yeah, just a very fun, simple game. It doesn't try to take itself too seriously, or, you know, it doesn't go the Saints Row direction of being ridiculously over the top either. So, solid game. Definitely pick it up if you like stealth games, you know. Number 2. SpiderMan for the PS4. You can only get this game on PS4, unfortunately. It did not get a PC release. If you don't own a PS4, I don't think it's worth getting one just for this game. But if you already have a PS4, definitely pick this up. Very fun game. And Spider-Man's one of my favorite Marvel heroes, so always good to see him get some love. If you're a fan of the Batman Arkham games, you will like this. But it's not like a carbon copy of the Arkham games. It does its own thing. Later on in the game, the gameplay loop does definitely become a little bit repetitive. So just be prepared for that. If you're a completionist, there's a shitload of stuff here for you to do. It's really just an engaging game. And again, this is a game that can keep you occupied for a long time, especially if you're a completionist. Now, I'm going to probably talk for like 30 minutes straight about this game, or at least I could. This is probably the best console game I've ever played. And the second best console game I've ever played is Red Dead Redemption 1. This game rocks, dude. It pushes the PS4 to its limits graphically. It's amazing fun. Arthur Morgan is just such a fucking cool guy. Just look at him. John Marston's here too. Those of you guys who have played the first game, he's a cool guy too. All the characters in this game are just spot on. Dutch, Micah, even. I mean, he's so evil, but he's such an effective villain that it's great. Then, of course, you got Lenny. The whole gang is just beautifully voice acted. They have amazing character models. The textures are almost impeccable, even on a regular PS4. So there's really no reason to not pick this up. A bonus, it has a PC release as well. So if you want to pick this game up on PC and you have a computer that can run it, definitely do so. Amazing game. I mean, I'm sure you've heard hundreds of other people endlessly praise it, so really I'm just sitting here gushing over it. A disadvantage to the game, the opening is very long. Very long. And that can turn some people off because it's very slow paced. But just power through it. The reward is worth it. When you come down off those mountains, you've got hundreds of hours there for you. Arthur Morgan, and you won't even notice the time going by, because when you're playing as Arthur Morgan, his presence is just so interesting. He's such an interesting character that you want to spend more time with him. But yeah, anyways, where was I? Just an amazing game. Really top notch. If you're going for 100% completion, dude, I have two pieces of advice for you. Number one, you got to be patient with it, man. And number two, oh man, those exotics quests and those hunting requests, oh yeah, you're in for a bad time. One thing about the exotic quests, for those of you who are going to do 100% completion, if you start the exotic quest in Chapter 4, make sure you finish it, and make sure you don't move on with the story and go to Guarma. Or don't do the bank robbery in Saint Denis before you finish the exotics quest, because after the bank robbery in Saint Denis, you lose everything in your satchel, and you will lose all the exotics that you've gathered. So, yeah, make sure you finish the exotics quest first, or do it after Chapter 5. Just a little piece of advice. Alright, thank you guys for watching. That's about all. Peace out.